me see if I can join. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm going to be showing you guys how I just do my makeup because I'm always talking to y'all about looking polished and put together every day, streamlining your system. So then I was like, I wanted to start going live. So maybe this will be a good way for us to just go live, chat, and then you guys can kind of see what I do. So this is me. I haven't put anything on my face yet. Take me as I am. I have nothing at all. Um, so here we are. Okay. I am low-key like a auntie, and if you're coming in, give it a like, put a like on the video. I can't see yet the comments. Oh, let me turn this down. Hold up. Just giving auntie. Okay. Leave me a like as you come in. Okay, we're gonna do like a chit chat, get ready with me type of vibe. I'm trying to do it so that the live chat is big on my screen where I can see what you guys are saying. Okay. Let me see. If you're in here, say something. Give me a like. Say hello, Kiya. Okay. Just so I know that y'all can hear me. Okay, so I have a screen right here where I can see the comments, but I'm looking at y'all right here. Okay. All right, here we go. So yeah, for me, every day I get ready. I always put my makeup on if I'm, going to be leaving the house. If I don't leave the house, then obviously, I don't have to put makeup on, but sometimes I do if I'm like filming or just, doing stuff around the house. And my makeup routine is very just like beauty maxing. We've been talking about that vibe. And what that means is I just use my makeup to enhance the facial features that are already good on my face, like my cheekbones, my eyes. I always get complimented on. As y'all can see, I kind of have like naturally, a lot of hair, thicker brows and stuff like that. So I just want to amplify that. And to me, that is just a sign of goodwill towards yourself, of just telling yourself, like, I'm pretty. Like, of course, we can express ourselves, do what we want to do with our makeup. But for me, what I found is when you lean into what looks the best on you, you get a better response. It signals more confidence, that kind of thing. And then you look less trendy. Like a lot of times with these makeup trends, it might be cute, it might be fun, heavy blush, different placements, all that kind of stuff. It just kind of, you know, make it looks like your beauty regime comes from social media instead of being tailored to you. And to me, I feel like we should all, as best as we want, as best as we can, to want to, tailor our look and our vibe to ourselves. So that's what I do. I'm just showing y'all that here today. So leave me a like and a comment if you're in the chat. I see it's like 5 people in here. Also, I want to start going live, but I don't really have an audience yet because I don't go live. So if you are new, let me know. Is this the time that you're always on live? I'm trying to get into the live life. And then if you are one of my subbies, let me know, what are you doing? Why are you on live? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is how I start. I place my concealer first, and this is pretty much like how I do my concealer. Half the time I forget to put on foundation because my makeup routine is literally so fast. Like I'm talking to y'all now because it's obviously going to spread it out. But to me, I feel like the key to doing your makeup every day is to make it sustainable for you. Like don't do something that you don't feel like doing every day, or it's a hassle for you, or you feel like it's a chore to do your makeup. Like there's certain things that I'm doing, certain points that I'm going to hit, and that is going to be the makeup. Okay, so you don't need to be trying to do like heavy eyeshadow looks and trying to do the most. You just need something basic that enhances your face shape and your features. So that's what I do. So now I'm just blending out the concealer. I give it a second to just like dry down a little bit. And at the phase that I'm in now, I don't really use like a super brightening concealer, just like a shade that's like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, as you can see, to just kind of like, I'm not really concealing anything either. It's just to give that like brightening effect and that oneness, that nice little facial blur type of vibe. But obviously, like I always say, you know, your skincare is going to be the foundation of, you know, having seamless makeup, especially if you want to have a makeup look to where it can be natural and you're not really doing the most. My makeup looks better when I don't do the most. Obviously, there's a time and a place where I want to do the most and get into a full glamour, and I do that, especially if I'm going to be going to like an event, taking pictures and all that kind of stuff. But for my everyday makeup face, you know, just keep it cute, keep it simple, and that's literally enough to establish your routine of looking polished and put together every single day. If you guys are in the chat, please say hello. What's up? Okay, so this concealer is my favorite concealer from Makeup by Mario. It's his cream concealer. And what color is this? This is 380. And then I also use his foundation. And I love this foundation because it's like a skin-like luminous type of vibe. That's the type of foundation that I like. I like a skin-like light coverage type of style foundation. So I use like that much, like literally, that's all I use. And then I just apply it kind of underneath and like around my concealer. It overlaps at the edges, but for the most part, the place where I put concealer, I don't like put foundation. As y'all can see, I didn't start with the foundation. I started with the concealer. So that's just my tip too for like a seamless skin-like facial look. Just I use minimal foundation or I use like a skin tint because personally I don't really be needing all of that and it's less steps and that's gonna keep me doing my makeup every day like I do. It's not gonna be like I have all these steps and it's like, oh, I don't feel like doing my makeup. As y'all can see, at this point, the face is pretty much done. It's blent. Is anyone in the chat? Say hi to Kia. Okay. Hey. Oh. What you saying? See y'all look, it's giving auntie. Be love from New Jersey. Hey. Thank you. Y'all give me a like, leave me a comment, say what's up. See, I was trying to invest in myself and get the technology so I could go live, but then the case for the iPad was the wrong case, so it's not standing upright. So that's really what I need to go do is I have some errands to run, some stuff to set up for an event that I'm doing, and then I need to go get a stand for this so we can start doing live. Do y'all like live? Go live. Be live. Okay, so then I just like set underneath my under eye. I have this little Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. Like literally, the face is practically done. And if you just practice, we talk about being a signature woman on this channel, and a signature woman is somebody that's known for something. Me, I'm a signature woman because I'm known for looking good, smelling good, being polished, having it put together, but it's really more of an energy than anything. It's not about a trend or, you know, having to have all of these things. It literally is just about the effort of saying, I'm going to, you know, put myself together every day. And being a signature woman is important because it's powerful. Not only does it, you know, command respect from other people, but like I always say, it's a sign of goodwill for yourself to just, you know, take that little extra time, that little extra effort, put yourself together. Nobody said that you had to go full glam team and full glam squad. That's really, you know, not what it's about, which is what I want women to know. Just do a little something, a little here, a little there to enhance your look. So this is my little contour that I use sometimes. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. But as y'all can see, can y'all even see it? This is like 1 or 2 shades darker than my face because, you know, I don't really want to do a heavy contour. Sometimes I just like to have that like nice little shadow look on the face. If anything, the color of this too, it gives me just like some bronze, like give me a little bronze type of look than to be trying to do like contour. So I feel like that compliments me. So that's what I do. So figure out what compliments you. If you guys are coming in, leave a like, leave me a comment, let me know that you're in the chat. What are you all doing? Um, so yeah, this is how I do my face. And then I'll just blend that out. You see how easy and seamless that is? And then it's also too, is like you have to find the products that work for you, for your skin type, and then that work well together. This is why I keep my makeup routine so succinct as well, because I be having stuff to do, but I want to be the best version of myself, that I can be. So to me, all of the things like getting your wardrobe together, getting your makeup look together, having a go-to hairstyle. Like this hairstyle is a ponytail. So I go to bed, wake up, slick it down. I had my scarf on before this, took it off. The hair is intact, it's slick. There's really nothing to it. I'm really all about that because at this stage in my life, I like to have a slow morning. Like I woke up this morning, maybe around like 5:30. I, made some coffee, made some tea. I was just kind of like sitting, vibing. I'll do my stretches, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll be like, okay, it's time to get ready for the day. But once I'm ready for the day, I don't need stuff like, makeup and what am I going to wear getting in my way. Like, those are the things that you want to just put on autopilot so it feels like a second skin to you as a woman. And the only way you'll get to that point is if, again, you prioritize and practice. So, me, I'm the type of person, I will use the same skincare, I'll use the same makeup for years. As long as the formula don't change, if something ain't right with it, then I'll switch it up. I feel like that happens with hair products every few years, or maybe your hair changes. I know when I moved from Atlanta to Houston, I had to switch up my hair care regimen just because one product that I was using, the deep conditioner, I feel like the formula changed. And then, Houston has very hard water. I was living in Atlanta before and they had very soft water. So it was like a culture shock for my hair. I had to get it together, do a different routine, do different products, but I focused in on that so that again, the hair could be on autopilot. So I feel like stuff like your wardrobe, what are you going to wear, your makeup, all that kind of stuff. I feel like those are very important things, but in the level of priority that they have in your mind, in your attention, it should be very low, if y'all understand what I'm saying. Or like at least for me, like I'm not constantly thinking about makeup and clothes and what next hairstyle or what next nail style. All of that stuff is like just a go-to situation for me, and it's not a source of, stress or rumination or anything that I have to really think about. If you're in the chat, say hey. Give me a like. What's going on with you? How y'all doing? We're just doing a get ready situation. And, Auntie is just on live, and it is what it is. I'll get better at going live and figuring out a time to go live. I've been seeing some people, they go live, shoot, even earlier than this. What time is it? It's like 8 something. But yeah, so next I just go in with a little cream blush. This is the one from Fenty. Oops, caught on my nail. It's called Petals Poppin'. I just use my finger. As y'all can see, this is used up. I'm probably about to need to get another one. So then I just do a little cream blush situation. Okay, and put that as the base of my cheeks for my blush. Again, like a lot of just creamy skin-like seamless products. Not a lot, but every product that I'm using, it has the same type of vibe. And you see how easy and seamless that just blends in and melted in. So the makeup is really, it's really not a big deal. So I know a lot of women still don't know how to do their makeup, or a lot of women do know how to do their makeup, but try to, get your routine down. Just try to practice, waking up in the morning and even like timing yourself. Y'all remember back in the day when they used to do like 5 minute makeup routines, or even like me, Tyra Banks, she was toxic. We understand. But like she said, learn something from this. In my mind, like the way that I get ready sometimes, I'd be like, what if I was on a top model challenge and we had to hurry up and get ready and present our best makeup look? That's how we grew up. Listen, it is what it is. But in my mind, that's how I would think. And I'll be like, I would literally win the challenge because I know my face, I know what looks good, I know how to, do my makeup in a way that highlights my good features, and I know how to do it, in a succinct manner. So it's just an addition to my life. There's nothing, that's deterring it. So it's the same thing as my wardrobe. Like I always tell y'all, it's either going to be the dresses, the outfit, a skirt and a shirt. What we doing? Okay. And I'm always like a little more dressy uppy, like even around the house. I try to wear like cute little house dresses because it just trains your mind to think highly of yourself. It just conditions yourself to be like, I'm cute and I'm always cute. And for me, that's a confidence boost. So even when nobody's watching, the more that you practice being and showing up as a type of woman that you want to be, it'll become easier and it'll feel more authentic because, it's not determinant on anybody else and what they're doing. Y'all, if you guys are in here, give me a like and leave me a comment. Say what's up, Kiya. Ask some questions if y'all in here too. If y'all want to do a topic, well, the topic is get ready with me. Everyday makeup. How to look polished and put together. So then I just take my bronzer. This is Charlotte Tilbury, obviously looking crazy. Just looking crazy. And then all the places where I put the cream, I literally just go like this. And then I do a little dusting, and a little on the jaw. And I really only just kind of go in once because, again, I'm not trying to do like a heavy look, just bringing back the color and then setting whatever powder that I put on my face. So I use a lot of cream products, but sometimes I feel like you want that skin like glow, but even if you do like a little bit of setting powder or like a pressed powder situation, you'll still have that like luminous look and it won't completely mattify it. I feel like if you put a cream product on your face, then you should definitely follow it up with like a powder product so that it doesn't move. And then just get the things that work well together because some stuff, like if you set it, like if you bake, it'll mattify it. But for me, I use a lot of like pressed powders. So you can still see it gives this like skin like look. And then as the day goes on and my skin kind of gets a little more dewy, it'll settle in, but it'll still look good. It'll look natural. It ain't nothing too serious about that. I take the same palette and then I literally just put the shadow all over my eyes. Okay. Like so. Like so, like that. Then I do the other eye. I just be putting it on. Then I go back and then I take like a minute on each eyebrow, on each eye, and just kind of like blend it out. And I actually do my eyebrows last, as y'all can see. Um, I used to do my eyebrows first back in the day because I feel like that's what everybody, used to do to get that snatcheth eyebrow look to kind of frame the face. But I do a more just natural wispy brow that just kind of aligns with my natural brow. So I just do it last, and that works for me. And then that way I really don't have to clean it up because we're going for precision and speed and beauty. That's kind of how I am when it comes to my look and getting it together. Please give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know that y'all are in here. Say hey, Kiya. Um, but we're just talking about being a signature woman, showing up polished and put together, and how you can do that every day. And that's just something that I always talk about. So this is just the behind the scenes of me showing you that it ain't nothing to it but to do it. And I've been talking about that a lot on my channel lately. It's like whatever version of yourself that you feel like is your best self and that you want to be, just be it, because there's really nothing to it but to do it. And you don't have to have all the answers, you don't have to have everything, figured out, but at least what you want to do is just put one foot in front of the other and just do it. I would say just try, but I feel like trying and doing are two different things. Like if you do something, that's based off of a decision. Decide what you're going to do and then do it. And nobody said it had to be perfect. Nobody had said it, had to feel perfect, or you won't feel awkward here and there when you're first starting something out. But I feel like just start. So I'll be curious to know too, like, are y'all getting dressed every day? Do y'all put y'all makeup on? Do y'all wear cute clothes and an outfit? For me, it doesn't matter where I'm going. Like, if I'm going into the office, if I'm going into work, I'm not the type of person that says, like, oh, I'm just going here, so I don't have to dress up for these people. Oh, I'm just going there, so I don't have to put anything on. Like, I get that mindset, and it's not that I'm performing for people or anything like that, because I like to see myself looking good and looking my best. But say that to say, because it's a standard that I've set for myself, then blessings to these people, they get to see it and they get to enjoy it as well, because it really doesn't matter. I was going to do that anyways. Like, I will literally get up and get dressed, film, put on an outfit, and then not go anywhere sometimes if I you know don't feel like it. But I will literally still sit around the house in my cute clothes, do whatever I'm doing, work on my computer, edit my video, and then at the end of the night, I will, change and get ready for bed, and I'll just be wearing cute clothes in the house because they're my clothes. I wear them. I feel like women have this thing bad where we save everything for a better occasion, and I feel like no better occasion is than now, than today. Like, but I was also a little girl who would play dress up. I know a lot of us identify with that and play dress up. So just like sitting around in the house looking cute just because you feel like it, to me, I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. That's normal. Um, but definitely whenever I go out, I always put myself together, do a little makeup. Sometimes I don't even do as much as this, but I'll do something. And if I don't feel like putting myself together, I don't leave the house. Um, that's just me. That's how I am. That's how I roll. And so y'all see how I just did my eyebrows real fast. It's just like a little 1-2. She's cute. Wow, look at that. All right. If you guys are in here, give me a like and a thumbs up and say, hey, Kia. You can ask a question. But we're just talking about, you know, how to look polished and put together. Because to me, I feel like this is, y'all, I be trying to get to the bottom of everything. I've been trying to get to the root of things. And I think it's a very powerful thing for all women to stand in their power and show up as the type of woman that they want to be. And to me, I found that that has a certain look to it. And when you look the part, you can assume the vibe. So it's not to say that the looks are the whole package, but a lot of times it's a which comes first, the chicken or the egg situation. Does looking better, elevate your presence, and then you get a better response out of life? You know what I'm saying? And is it the projection that you're projecting out? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is it that you have to just decide that you get to be this person, and then you wear the clothes, you show up as the person, and by practicing it, then you feel more comfortable and confident in it? I feel like it's like a vice versa type of a situation. So either way, I feel like looking the part, there's so many psychological studies and everything, we don't even have to debate it, that says, the way you look, it determines your success in life from yourself. It's not just other people judging you. And that's the other thing too. It's like a lot of people think like, it's performative and you have to always live up to other people's standards. Like, no, by dressing well, by presenting yourself in a certain way, by looking, feeling, and smelling the way that you personally want to smell, you condition yourself to be a better person and to have higher standards and to get more out of life. So the influences on yourself. And I think that's really what it is. It's like you have to influence yourself first to be the best version of yourself. And once you agree with it and then you project that out, other people respond to it and they have no choice but to recognize you for the person that you are embodying. That's why I always say, no matter what you want to do, if you want to start a new job, start a business, start being a content creator, if you want to lose weight, anything that you want to do as a woman, it all just comes back to, like, at first you have to just decide and then you have to prioritize and practice and show up, just doing that thing. And then it becomes second nature. And I feel like we have like so many resources to our access at this point to where anybody can literally like do anything and be what it is that they want to be. Okay, please hold because now we're doing eyeliner, and eyeliner is a serious situation. All right, guys, in the chat, leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all got going on. What are y'all doing today? Say, hey, Kia, how's it going? Just doing a little eyeliner on my little eyes. And the makeup is pretty much done, y'all. This is the go-to makeup look, polished and put together. Okay. And honestly, too, child, people always make comments on my eyeliner because I always do eyeliner, but literally it just depends on the flick of the wrist that day. Like the eyeliner decides how it wants to look for the day, and then I just kind of go with it. Okay, so however the wrist is flicking, is anybody else like that? Does anybody else have their eyeliner routine down pat? Because to me, I feel like I'm at the mercy of the flick of the wrist. Give me a like, y'all. Say hey. Leave me a comment. We're talking about how to look polished and put together every day, so I'm just showing y'all my go-to makeup look. That for me, it's pretty lickety split ski. I've been on here for a second, um, talking to y'all. And this is like me as a beginner live person, so I'm gonna get it together because the angles and whatever I need to prop this tablet up so I can see what y'all talking about better. But I bought the wrong case, so that's fine. Okay, so the eyeliner is almost done. I do my eyeliner like a not a puzzle, but a coloring book almost. And if I mess up, I just go like this and then wipe the corner and then proceed and then get that line crispy. There you have it. Eyeliner. That's how I do it. Eyeliner is actually one of my signatures. I heard doing eyeliner is old now. Like the kids don't do eyeliner anymore. It's just about the mascara. The mascara. Is that true? Is it a true statement? I like mascara. I don't really do lashes. Um, Child lashes. That's a whole story in and of itself. But I just do a little mascara vibe, and that's what works for me. All right, guys, in the chat, leave me a like, leave me a comment. Thank you. Thank you for those likes. And leave me a comment. You can ask a question. We just doing a little get ready with me situation and talking about, tips on being polished and put together, mindset, and just getting up and doing it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And then push everyone and everything in your life to the back, to the outskirts, outside that doesn't benefit you looking good every day. Okay? If you're not for me looking good every day, then you're against me. To the back. Move. All right? Because we need to be taking this time to look gooder than some sugar. You see what I'm saying? Like, why should sugar be the only thing that's sweet around here? You want to be a sweet thing. You want to be a hot thing. You want to show up looking gorgeous, vivacious, vibrant, and sexy. You're a woman, after all. Is that what you want? That's what I want for you. That's what I do. You see what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, put your makeup on, cute outfit, get activated. Flirt with people, flirt with life, have a good time. That's what it's all about. It's a look good, feel good situation. And that's why I say the more that you look good and pour into yourself and pour into your look, it's like, especially if you're the type of person that doesn't and you only associate getting ready and getting dressed with like, you know, an event or something fun or a party or whatever the case is, well, you can also use that to your advantage because it's just like it gets you in the mood. It gets you excited. To me, getting ready every day, putting on makeup, putting on a cute outfit, looking at myself in the mirror and being like, she's cute. It's a mood booster. And it's easy once you get your makeup routine down pat and what looks good for you. And I promise you, it's really not about all this dramatic makeup or having the best, most snatch, most this and that, because that's not for real life. A lot of people are getting ready and, putting their look together according to what they see on social media. And y'all know I always tell you, I am not an influencer. Okay, so my perspective is a little bit different. How people do makeup on social media and come outside versus how you show up in everyday life looking right is two totally different things. Okay? So if you don't have your makeup routine down yet and you're scared to put on makeup, girl, it's not even that big of a deal. It's not that serious because you don't even have to do all of the stuff that the girls are doing. That's just fun stuff. That's just optional. That's just when you have some extra time or if you want to, switch it up and do whatever you want to do just because you can. We can do whatever we want to do, obviously, but it's like you don't always have to be on par with a trend or doing the most as the next person is doing. Okay? I feel like it's fun to do trends and it's fun to have community and it's fun to have stuff that make us alike as women because obviously that's a part of what being a woman is about. It's like so fun. Like, okay, you've got that, I've got that. Like me, I like to start cults in my life. I'll be like, okay, we all have this lip gloss, it's a cult. We all have this luggage, it's a cult. Because obviously that's fun, but even still, you got to know that it's just a joke. Okay, we're just playing. Like we're literally homogenizing out of camaraderie, but not out of the fact of not having our own thought process or personality or trying to be a carbon copy of each other because only one personality type or one interest can be superior. That's not what it is. That's not what it's about. That's not what womanhood is. And I feel like a lot of times social media can perpetuate that. And I hear stuff all the time. It's like, well, what are we doing now? Like, are we not doing this anymore? Or oh, the girls are not doing this or they're not doing that, but what are you doing? What am I doing? So everybody has to have their own convictions of what they're comfortable with. And then also, too, if you don't agree with something with another person or another woman or her philosophy or whatever the case is, that's okay. But that doesn't mean that it has to be like a reason for you to not like that person or a point of, contention at all. I just feel like, everybody's not going to agree with everything and everybody's not going to hop on every trend just because, that's what society is pushing or a group of people is pushing or what they're endorsing. So yeah, this is the face. Hey y'all, give me a like if you're in here, leave me a comment, say what's up, ask a question. Um, I got me a comment. You're so beautiful. Thank you. 55 Drifter. You're so beautiful. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. Okay. This one is really giving on to. Okay. Do you own any fur during the winter? You know what? I have a faux fur coat and it's all black and it's so cute. And I got it from Saks off the Fifth when I lived in Atlanta, Saks off Fifth. I got a bunch of nice coats from there. Express has good coats, but I don't own any real fur, but I love a fur look. I feel like fur is one of those classic pinnacle of just luxury, opulence, beauty. I feel like, every woman should have a fur coat or multiple fur coats. I was literally just looking at this fur coat the other day and I wanted it and I might get it, but then also too, I'm from Wisconsin, so I love a coat. Like I am a coat type of lady. To me, it was like a thing every year. Like, what coat am I gonna get? And I always got like a cute, stylish coat. People would compliment my coats because I'm tall. I'm 5'9", and I will always get long coats. To this day, I still get long coats. Like, you know how it was the trend to wear that short kind of bubble cropped type of coat. I never had that. Like even when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I want to look like a little model. I want to have like this little long coats. I always have like long coats, pea coats, that type of thing. But I live in Houston and it's so hot. It's literally like when I wear my fur coat, I'm wearing it for a look, not for the functionality. So right now I only have my one black fur coat and it's so cute. But I'm here for it, for the fur. Um, do you have a fur coat? I love fur coat. Like a fur coat, child. And I'm crazy. I'll be in here playing dress up, and I'll pull the fur coat out the closet and just because why not? Like, what else is there to do except be cute? Um. Oh wow. So what? Oh wow. Take your time. But could you see your fur coats? Don't have to try them. But can I see? I cannot agree anymore about fur. It's literally so amazing. Maybe I will. Do that because I'll have to dig in the closet for it. But maybe we could do like another video where we're doing like outfits and clothing and that kind of thing and the coats. So remind me of that. But you gotta join my lives. Is this a good time to go live? Y'all let me know because I'm a new liver. I was saying that. If you're in here, please like the live video, leave me a comment, ask a question, and thank you for the question as well. Of course, absolutely. Yes. But yeah, no, like fur coats are definitely a vibe. I love me a good fur coat. Like me, I was always kind of extra growing up. Like I like to always wear dresses, get dressed up. Obviously, where I grew up and how I grew up, that was not always the case for me to be able to dress how I wanted to dress. So y'all know I'm good for, wearing something cute, a skirt, a dress all the time. I really don't wear pants. I couldn't even tell you the last time. The only time obviously I wear pants is like a lounge wear, but a lot of my stuff, even lounging, is like, these little house dresses. And then if I'm working out, obviously I put on the ath athleisure stuff. That's not a real word or a real style category. But when I'm working out, I do put on um obviously a workout set and then that's pants. But in terms of like my outfits and stuff, I just like to, that's just me. That's just the style that works for me too. And I also feel like when it comes to femininity and dressing feminine, there are different ways to be feminine. There are different types of feminine essences, and what is authentic to you will always translate as feminine. So I feel like we need to stop, staying in this mindset that there's only one way to be feminine and it's a skirt and a dress and a whatever the case is. Now, me, for my personal essence, for the way that I like to be received in the world, when people look at me and they see me dressed a certain type of way, it does something. So I lean into that because that is a part of where the power comes in. Some people have more of that earthy, quirky, eclectic vibe. I feel like that's one of my other personalities when it comes to the way I dress. I'm either kind of like a sexy, flirty, but polished, put together type of vibe, or it could be a little bit, I like to wear the little armbands. I love a good gemstone situation. So I can give a little bit of that earthy Badu boho, but it's gonna be like a boho glam type of situation. And then it's just always giving less is more because that's just me. Like that's just what I like. That's what I'm into. That's what works for me. Um, so I feel like every woman needs to figure out what works for her. Like, one archetype that have always stood out to me, and this is not my archetype, but a typical archetype that is just fabulous of a black woman is the jazzy black woman. The type of woman, maybe you have a short haircut, maybe you don't. Y'all like to wear those big frames and glasses, lipstick be on point. Outfit probably has like a little pop of color somewhere, but it's very, put together. The type of woman that she'll come out with a nice hat like me. I'm a situational hat wearer, but I don't do hats. I definitely don't do baseball caps because that's not my vibe in terms of that sporty look. But even when it comes to like the brim hats, I don't wear stuff like that. But that archetype of a black woman is so just very authentic, you know, and that type of woman that dresses like that, and she's very feminine. She you can be colorful. She's expressing herself with her lipstick, her wardrobe accessories, like it's always like maybe a chunky bangle or whatever the case is. I can get into moods where it's kind of like that, but my everyday default setting is a thin bracelet, a nice little detail, a necklace, just because that's what I like and how I like to look at myself and how I like to see myself. But that doesn't mean that the way that I present myself, because like I tell y'all, I'm the classic beauty, doesn't mean that that's the only way in the world to be feminine. Now, obviously, a lot of us might like that style or be attracted to it. Maybe that's why you're on this channel, because it's like, oh, Kiya, I like your style and the same style. But I always do want to say that, you know, femininity is just not one sided. There's not only one archetype or only one way to be feminine. Just figure out your way, pick a way, and then be that way. You know what I mean? Like dressing up, putting it together, that looks different, you know, for everyone. It can express itself in different fonts. So it's not about following a trend or saying what's in, what's out. What do you like to do? What do you get a good response for? How do you like to see yourself? And then, you know, how are others responding to see you? And then I feel like you just lean into that. Um, so what are we saying? Of course, absolutely. Can I talk to you about further unsubscribe? By the way, can I have a shout out? Yep, that's what I said. 55 Drifter. Thank you. Pretty Skin. Thank you. Hey, thanks for saying hi, y'all. If y'all are in here, please give me a like, leave me a comment, ask a question. There are masculine styles of fur, but fur is so feminine. Mm-hmm. I want my to have a fur coat even. Okay. Yeah, you're pretty. Thank you. Not to swear. They said it first. I was just reading the comment. um, thank you so much. Okay, y'all, give me a like, leave me a comment, ask a question. Do y'all have any questions? Yeah, this is just me getting ready. Y'all wear glasses, so I be squinting, but I really only wear my glasses to read and maybe sometimes at night to drive because I'm farsighted. So I'm a squinter, like far away I can see, but then up close I'd be like, so people will say stuff about me squinting, but I'm still probably just not gonna put my glasses on. And I don't like contacts. So if you ever see me like on live and I'm like reading and it's a squint, just accept me. You know what I mean? Like just take me um as I am because I'm doing my best. But yeah, y'all leave me a like, leave me a comment. Yes, like definitely, I feel like having a fur for your future wife, that sounds like a vibe. Um, um, yeah, so my name is Kiya Karimu. That's how you say it. And I just have these red nails. Cute. I need to get them done. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go and get them done today or tomorrow, but I need to get them done because I have an event and I might be photographed. So I'm definitely going to be photographed. So I need to have my nails right, but I don't be liking to go to the nail salon. I literally have to be in the mood to go to the nail salon. And I feel like it used to be back in the day such a big deal for us to like go to the nails shop, get our nails done. But I do not be wanting to sit in there. I have to like go on YouTube, find something for myself to listen to, like somebody talking, like some type of information, something so that when I'm sitting there getting my nails done, I can like distract myself. Um, but I need to run some errands, so I probably will go and get my nails done today. So for my fragrance, y'all know we do fragrances over here. Give me 1 second. I'm over here. Just 1 second. I gotta find these oils, y'all. I got all these little brown sugar babe oils over here, so I need to just like figure out which one that I'm looking for. Okay, here it is. All right. So Hibiscus Drive is the rendition of Hibiscus Mahajad from Brown Sugar Babe. So it's this beautiful, like woody, sweet type of rose. It has some cinnamon in here. It has a mint note. For me, it doesn't come across too much. It comes across, but it's just like it gives it this fresh and just kind of like lifted type of vibe. I absolutely love this oil. So first I started off with my pomegranate raspberry lotion, because this just has like it has a sweet and lifted type of vibe to it. Something about it is just like it has some type of floralness, and it low key smells like red jello to me, but I like it. Isn't that crazy? It smells like it's giving like red jello or red Kool-Aid. So I put this on, so good. And then I'm going to put on my Hibiscus Drive. For those of y'all who do brown sugar babe, do y'all keep this stopper in? Because my friend, she had took it out and she just had her oil like with the top like this. I said, girl, what happens if it falls over? Like that stopper keeps it from moving anywhere. So I just put my little brown sugar babe on. Brown sugar babe, brown sugar babe. Okay, I love a good oiled and doiled situation. I love a good layering combination. And then if I do a body spray, um, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to do like my fragrance of the day too, and just like a little layering situation. But this is Rosa Charmosa from I'm about to take this off, so I'm just showing y'all this, but yeah, so I'll do Rosa Charmosa. And then for my fragrance today, because I'm just like in a rose vibe, I really like use fragrance based off my mood, based off my vibe. If I, need just like a high frequency type of energy, I love rose. It just puts me in that mood to like be confident, to do things, to feel pretty. It just like matches all the vibes. My makeup's pretty cute today. I did it pretty cute. So from the House of Fleur, we have Rosewood. So this how I be spraying my perfumes, y'all. And Rosewood is like a beautiful woody cashmere. It has this like very staticky, airy type of vibe to it. It has a couple of like berries in there. It smells really good. A nice aromatic, slightly jammy but woody rose. I get so many compliments on this. Y'all, that smells so good. This smells so good. So the combination today is rose. Give me a like. Leave me a comment, y'all. Like the live. Let me know what y'all got going on. Your Lily, you're clean. Do you have a tiara? Go put it on. Oh, you're so funny. Go find your fur. Do you know if you want? You're really on this fur. What is the? You're really on this fur. I might have a video with some old vlogs with the fur in it. If you go and look at this video called Kia's 27th birthday vlog, I think the fur is in there. I'm pretty sure it's in there because I don't vlog anymore, but I know that year I wore my fur. So if you want to see the fur coat, it's probably in that video, Kia's 27th birthday vlog. That's where you can find the fur. So yeah. Give me a like, y'all. Leave me a comment. Ask me a question. Do you guys get ready every day? What tips do you need on getting ready, looking polished, put together? Are you guys fragrance lovers? What's your combos. I shared y'all with mine. So I first started off with the pomegranate raspberry from EOS. Smells really good, super ultra feminine, juicy, and it smells a little bit like jello, but I ain't mad at it. And then we're doing a little hibiscus drive from Brown Sugar Babe. It's the rendition of Hibiscus Mahajad, followed by a little Rosier Charmosier. That's Rosa Charmosa, Charosta 91 from the house of Sol de Janeiro. And then topped it all off with a little rose whip from the House of Fleur. Absolutely love this bottle. It's so cute. I love the black bottle and then the detail of the pink letters. I always say it just looks mysterious and it looks like you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. So my skin is gloweth, my makeup is done. So I'm just ready for the world and to be the best person that I'm meant to be. I really don't know exactly yet what I'm gonna wear. I actually do have an idea. Um, but did you smell the new EOS? Is it the marshmallow one? Which one is it? Which one is the new one? I don't have all of the EOS. The ones that I have are the vanilla one, the vanilla cashmere. I love the vanilla cashmere, obviously, because I feel like that's some good lotion. EOS is a nice, like, texture of lotion. This is a product that I truly do believe lives up to the hype and why everybody likes it because it is very moisturizing. I absolutely love to layer with my EOS lotion. It's really the only lotion that I use. And then I have like other products and body cream. But when I go to the store and I'm getting lotion, like I need some more lotion, it's literally just refilling one of my EOS. But I have the vanilla one. I have the whatever the one that is called soft and cozy because that smells like really fresh to me. But then also it has like this cotton candy vibe about it. So it smells like clean, fresh, but it's giving like this sweet cotton candy. I have the pistachio one, obviously, because I identify as a pistachio. I love that pistachio EOS. I feel like they did such a great job on it. And then I have the it's like is it champagne something? The one in the orange bottle. What is it? I have that one. So I think I have like five EOS. But I haven't smelled the new one, the Marshmallow Beach Wave. I'm trying to remember. Is it in stores? Because if it's in stores, if it's in that like, is it that brownish kind of bottle? I might have smelled it, but I might have not. I really don't remember. If it's in stores, I may have smelled it. If it's not in stores, I definitely haven't smelled it. But Marshmallow Beach Wave, that sounds interesting. The thing about marshmallow, I feel like, is people can't just do marshmallow. The EOS vanilla lotion gives marshmallow, but it also gives like this like more creaminess too, to where you can say it's more like lactonic or milky. But that undertone of how it smells, the vanilla to me, it already gives like that marshmallow type of vibe. Um, the marshmallows and beach wave is online and I think in stores true. Yeah, so the vanilla one is already giving. People were saying marshmallow was giving caramel. And see, that's what they always do when it comes to marshmallow. Now, I always talk about vanilla, the psychology of vanilla with fragrance, all that type of stuff on this channel. And marshmallow is something that pulls vanillic, and I feel like it adds a layer of complexity to vanilla just because of like the airiness, the puffiness, the chalkiness. Like a marshmallow in and of itself is like a good note for perfumery, and it can be toasty, like the one in Commodity Milk Bold. It has that more like that toastiness, versus like a fluffy marshmallow or a whipped marshmallow or a powdery marshmallow. My Sweet by Ellis Brooklyn has the perfect powdered marshmallow. When I tell you, you smell the marshmallow, but you smell the other notes too. That's one of the only ones where I feel like marshmallow was in there as a note with other things and it actually gave marshmallow. But sometimes people try to lead with marshmallow and say this is going to be a marshmallow fragrance, and then it is something completely else, which I really don't understand. Like, because I feel like the vibe of marshmallow is that of marshmallow. And I feel like the lore for marshmallow and notes and body care and perfumery is very deep And I get it because I feel like I'm on the surface because, like, yeah, I like marshmallow and I'm not like a super hard stickler, but at the same time, like when people make stuff and say that it's marshmallow and it don't give marshmallow, I'll be like, what are we doing? You know? Because marshmallow to me is literally so distinct, but it is a sweet, sugared, vanillic nuance. So when you start adding other stuff to it, like banana and caramel and all that kind of stuff, caramel has such a distinct character. You're not giving marshmallow, you're giving caramel. You see? So leave me a like, y'all. Say hey, say what's up. Ask me a question. I smelled the Ellis Brooklyn mist the other day and it was so nice. Okay, so for me, I feel like it smells good, but isn't that the one with the lemon in it? That's what I'm talking about. Why say it's marshmallow when it's literally, to me, it is a lemon forward fragrance. By the time you made it fragrance, as lemon, it smells good, yes, but I feel like you're promoting the marshmallow in words, but not in deed. Like there's a mismatch in how marshmallow is promoted. Like, say it's a lemon fragrance with a marshmallow note, or say it's a strawberry fragrance with a marshmallow note. Like, marshmallow is marshmallow. Lemon marshmallow is some lemon, but you're leaning on the vibes of marshmallow, which is okay. But that's where I feel like these brands go wrong with their pursuit to have a marshmallow fragrance. It's like, you got to give us the actual marshmallow. I feel like the commodity milk works because they already put it next to woods, roasted marshmallows. Put the marshmallow on a stick, roast it in the fire. They put it next to woods and other vanillic tones like milk. So you get the marshmallow. It's able to be true to the vibe because you put it next to stuff to where it matches up. You see what I'm saying? Who knew marshmallow could be such a thing? Hey y'all, give me a like, ask me a question, tell me what y'all are doing. This is Auntie, she's new to live. I'm gonna be figuring it out, but I bought this so that I could literally go live and like read the comments. So I need to figure out the time, what y'all doing, what y'all got going on. Y'all can leave me topics and everything, but this is just me getting ready, showing y'all how I get ready every day, how I look polished and put together in a seamless and effortless type of way. Fragrance gives me lemon marshmallow without being marketed as one. Hard to get by Forever Mood. Yeah, that one smells pretty good. That's the one in the yellow bottle. Honestly, I know y'all love Forever Mood, but none of the fragrances like really moved me like that. And I'm not a huge fan of the creator, so I've never purchased a Forever Mood fragrance, but I get why people like them. Some of them. Some of them it just is just a little, the lemon one, the one in the yellow bottle, I actually do think that smells pretty. But some of the other ones I just feel like and then about the lady I just kind of feel like, you know, she is who she is. Um That's how I feel about Kayali as well. Y'all love Kayali. Y'all go up for Kayali, and I love that for y'all. And giving the lady the flowers, she knows how to make a fragrance that smells great. And I'm not really like heavy hardcore into the dupe culture, but when it comes to their fragrances, I'm gonna buy the dupe every time because I don't um buy Kayali fragrances. I'll buy it for somebody else. Like my friend, she really loved this Kayali fragrance and I went and bought it for her. So it's like not like that. But for me, I'm just like, I'm good. I'll get the dupe. Um, go ask. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is the lemon one is please. Ma'am. Um Anyways, y'all give me a like, give me a like, leave me a comment, ask me a question. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. How long have I been on here? I can see how people could be on live for a long time. We're just talking about looking polished and put together, how you can do that, how you can sustain it, the tips of such, and that in which. But yeah, that Forever mood lemon one, that smells good. I do like it. So don't get me wrong. Some of them smell good, but they don't smell that good to me. um Personally, the lemon one, if I were to get one, that probably would be the one that I get. But also, I'm not really a citrus person as well. When it comes to fragrance, it has to be done a certain way, but I'm open to it, and I absolutely love it when there's notes that I do not gravitate towards, and then I find a fragrance with that note and I like it. It's just like, I don't know what it is about that for me. It just makes the fragrance like really special, and then I really enjoy it because I'm the type of person, like, I like what I like. I repeat fragrances, like the fragrances that are a part of my collection. My goal is to use them up and buy another one. So, when new fragrances and everything come out, like, my fragrance journey wasn't even connected to online, because when I started getting into fragrances, I wasn't even on social media at the time. So, even though I make fragrance videos now, like, when I would be looking up a fragrance and researching it, I would just look up that fragrance and then watch someone's video, maybe about that particular fragrance, to see what their opinion was on, the performance or how it actually smelled, and to see if the notes were actually giving, in their opinion, what they said. Because the way I pick out fragrances is literally like, I like rose fragrances, and then I'll just look up fragrances with rose notes, read them, and then bring them into my collection. So a lot of the stuff having to do with like trends and everything coming out, I'm more so aware of that now because I'm in the category of creating fragrance content and for y'all. But even like every new drop, new release, like, I don't follow brands and like pages and stuff like that. Like, just because I like EOS, I'm not gonna follow them on Instagram. So I really wouldn't know if they were dropping anything or not. Even with Brown Sugar Babe, y'all know I have like 50 Brown Sugar Babe oils. Y'all tell me when the new drops come out. Like, y'all tell me, like, oh, there's going to be a sale or whatever the case is, because I don't follow Brown Sugar Babe on Instagram, because I don't know. I'm just like that. I feel like I like the stuff, but I just go to the store and explore and see what I'm getting. Like, in my mind, I just gravitate towards what I naturally gravitate towards. So it's not like an outside influence or anything. Certain brands I follow in the past, like, because I have my own brand, like Summer Fridays, or just other brands that gave a certain level of aesthetic that I was into, more so for like inspiration purposes and stuff. But I don't really follow a lot of the brands even that I like or that I support. And I haven't been on Instagram since November, I think. I still have my Instagram, but I deleted the app off of my phone. So I haven't been on there ever since. But if y'all know anything about me, y'all know that I've literally taken like years, like 2 years off social media, came back, took another year off social media. Like, I will literally be nowhere to be found and just living my life. I, talk about that. I feel like that is very important, especially like, if you're not a public figure, I don't really see the point of social media in terms of keeping up with what people got going on. Yes, sometimes it can be funny, but if it's between hearing something funny and getting caught in a doom scroll to where you're not doing something else that you could be doing, like, it's not for me. Um, another thing is, will you be going to the Brown Sugar Babes 10 soiree if they have one in your city? Actually, yes, I am. Um, I'm going to the one that they're having in Houston. I think it's on like August 23rd. Um, so yeah, right now I feel like I'm going. So we'll see. But are y'all going to the Brown Sugar Babe soiree? Give me a like, y'all. Say hey, ask me a question, leave me a comment. We're talking about, I already did my makeup and everything. So now we're just like doing questions and um talking about things and stuff. And this is my breakout into the live life. So I'm really just like trying to get it together. Are you in Houston? Are you happy to be in Houston? I'm in Houston. Um, and I like Houston. Houston is a little vibe. But yeah, for right now, I'm definitely planning to go to the Scent soiree again. One of my favorite subbies, she had commented and told me that they were having it, and they had started posting the tickets for it and everything. And I didn't go last year because I didn't know about it. Because again, I don't follow them on social media. And so then one of my friends was like, "Girl, Brown Sugar Babe had a whole event here in Houston." And I was like, "Oh, for real?" Like I had no idea. Like I really don't be up on stuff like that because I really just kind of be in my own world. So that's why I be telling y'all I'm not an influencer because um I don't really know what's going on. I haven't been on TikTok in years. Like obviously now that YouTube has shorts, I'll see more things, but if it doesn't come up on my YouTube, then I won't know about it. Like I remember when the man who is the president, he was, shot at or whatever last year. Y'all, I was on the phone with my mom and she was like, "Oh, this happened." And I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "Kia, you don't know about this?" Like, I don't watch the news. I really just be in my own world. And I just started laughing because I'm like, well, how would I know that this happened to him? Like, so I'm that type of person. I just be doing me. I don't be watching the news. I don't be on social media and stuff like that. I remember I had a friend and I feel like she used to always tell me like social media slang, but she would pass it off as her own. And so you know how naturally you start to kind of like repeat the slang of your friends. Like I'll say stuff and she'll say stuff, or I'll be like, "Oh, that's funny." But I feel like she was using it to her advantage to that I was like a auntie or somebody's grandma that was out of the loop and I didn't know that these were not her sayings. These were pop culture sayings. So I'm like, "Oh my God, like she's hilarious whole time." Then I caught on because I started hearing stuff and I started hearing other people saying it. And I'm like, "Oh, like you're pulling this from social media and then telling it to me." Ain't that crazy? Like, but it is what it is. Um, and I'm in NYC. The event is July 11th up here. Well, let me know how it goes because it seems like it's really fun. Yes, y'all, leave me a like, leave me a comment. How long have I been on here for? I can't really see how long have I been on here. What does it say? Because the phone is that way, but it's like turned around. How long has it been? It has to have been at least like an hour, right? Why isn't it telling me the amount of time? Yes, y'all, leave me a like, leave me a comment. The auntie is on live, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, okay, so now the comments have gone away. Um, Let me go out and go back in because what? There we go. Okay. So yeah, babes, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go and um get dressed now and do my errands and all of the stuff that I need to do, but I just wanted to go live and show y'all my makeup look. So I'll probably go live again. Tomorrow is Friday. Do people go live on Fridays? Is that a thing? It depends on what I'm doing because sometimes I can't always go live on Friday, but I feel like people go live in the morning. Like I see people go live in the morning, so that kind of works for me because then I can just do like a either outfit of the day, fragrance combo of the day, do a little chit, a little chat, answer some questions before I get on and do what I need to do, film, all that kind of stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure, do I have one in the schedule? I'm pretty sure y'all are probably getting a video today as well. Um, be safe and take care. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning into the live. Definitely go ahead and give me a like and a comment if we don't have any more questions, y'all. But yeah, this was fun. So I'm gonna go live more and I'll probably do like an outfit of the day situation and a fragrance combo. I feel like that could be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna always feel like doing my makeup because y'all, the makeup is the same. Okay, this is the makeup that I have. This is the makeup that I do. And I encourage you to have your go to makeup as well so that you don't have to think too much about it. I do the same makeup every day with the same beautiful face, and I go out and I get the same compliments. Ain't nothing too serious about that. So thank y'all to everyone who gave me a like, tune into the live. I'm gonna go live again. Let me go get this case for this little iPad situation here. But anyways, y'all, it's been fun. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.